I think that really we need to stop with this. We need a left guard in the first round talk. Listen, I've been all over the Twitter sphere, and all I see is everyone saying we need a left guard, we need a left guard, we need a left guard. I don't care about wide receiver. I don't care about this. We need a left guard.
Right.
Let me just tell you real quick about the left guards that Tom Brady played with in his career in New England. Joe Andruzzi, Dan Connolly, Joe Tooney, Shaq Mason, Trey Jackson, Stephen Neal, Ryan Wendell. Majority of those guys are all undrafted. Now, he did play. I know you're saying, well, he played with some first round. Logan Mankins, of course, as the Buccaneers know.
Right.
Brian Waters for one season at guard. Damian Woody for one season at guard.
Yeah.
That's it. He had an incredible offensive line coach, kind of like what the Bucs have here. Very good offensive line coaches that had won with undrafted free agents, 4th, 5th, 3rd round picks. The fact that everyone's like, we need to take a guard in the first round, whether it's Zion Johnson and Kenyon Green. I'm not opposed to it. If that's what the Bucs feel there's the best spot and the best player on the board, by all means. But for it to be an end-all, be-all, and let me just give you one more list before I stop this. Laken Tomlinson, Andres Pete, Quentin Nelson, Justin Pugh, Austin Jackson, Elijah Vera Tucker, James Carpenter, Brandon Sheriff, Zach Martin, Kevin Zeitler, Alex Leatherwood, Chris Lindstrom, Kyle Long.
Okay.
The only first-round left or right guards in the league right now that were drafted in the first round. Quentin Nelson, Zach Martin, obvious. The rest of those guys, there's some good names on there, Lindstrom and Zeitler and
Scherf,
Scherfs, but guys, you don't need to draft the first-round guard. This offensive line is elite at every other position. Don't give me that Donovan Smith crap. He had one bad game going against Super Bowl MVP, future Hall of Famer, and Von Miller, all right? He should have made the Pro Bowl, at least an alternate.
J.C.
You had Tristan Wirfs. I don't need to say anything. Shaq Mason's an upgrade over Kappa, and Jensen was a Pro Bowler.
I've got a list for you. Okay, here's my list. Aaron Stinney, Nick Leverett, Robert Hainsey. Now, Stinney is a guy that this team won a Super Bowl with playing right guard, right? They advanced. They beat the Green Bay Packers. Leverett, I think, is an exciting young player who can play center. He played center, he played left tackle, and he played guard in the preseason. I think he's a natural guard, stepped in and played well in Indianapolis. I think he's going to get more experience. They drafted this guy, Robert Hainsey, in the 3rd round. I asked Jason Light, and he said, yes, we're going to put him in the mix as well. With Ryan Jensen back, you're looking at the backup center, but also a guy that could possibly be the starting left guard. And Robert Hainsey. So I think they've got enough bodies.
Yes.
I do. Listen, if Jason Light and Todd Bowles, if they want to draft Zion Johnson or Kenyon Green, I'm okay with it. I understand it. Right. But the thing is you don't have to. You don't have to.
It's not a need like everyone's making it out to be.
It's not a need. I think that they can get by with these players here, just like they got by with Kappa. Kappa was a low ceiling player. He was just a good, solid starter. And I think that one of those guys, Stinney, Leverett, or Hainsey, can be a good, solid starter. And I think that's good enough. I really do. And you know what? I don't think that Zion Johnson or Kenyon Green is going to be a Tristan Wirfs type player as a rookie stepping in at left guard.
No, and look at the line as a constructor right now. You've got one first-round pick, that's Tristan Wirfs. The rest of them were second-round picks, 3rd round picks, 4th round picks. And in Jensen's case, there's not even a 2nd round pick. It's 4th round pick, 2nd round pick, 1st round pick, and then Jensen was a 6th round pick. So you just develop players, and this team is really good at developing offensive linemen. You saw it through the development of Marpet and through Smith, through Kappa. I think they're in a good spot, guys. I'm not saying don't draft a guard, but I'm just saying if you're looking at Treylon Burks and a Zion Johnson, give me Treylon Burks all day long. And let me look at guard maybe in the 2nd round with a Dylan Parham or maybe in the 3rd round with a Cole Strange. It's not a need, and I keep seeing it everywhere on Twitter and on Facebook. Everyone's saying we need a guard. We got to protect Brady. And while I do think that's the truth, Brady has made far lesser athletes than Aaron Stinney, who won a Super Bowl with you in the NFC Championship game at the guard spot, and some of these other guys at that guard position. So that's my last hot take of the day. You don't need to draft a guard in the 1st round. You can wait on it. You don't have to draft one at all this year if you don't want to.